Hi there, Nick Danmeyer here, doing my discussion thread reflection on my student teaching time. The first part of the question, what part of the course was most helpful in preparing you for the edTPA? I would say the handbook was very helpful in just knowing exactly what was required of me, what was needed of me, and being able to be certain of my decisions. The other part of the course that was very helpful for me was the assignment we had where we got to review previous people's responses and try to grade them ourselves. So being able to see like, oh, I think this one's a 3 out of 6 based off of such and such reason. And then you actually go and you see the true response and it ends up being like a 5 or a 1. And you're like, oh, okay, I'm way off. I should have known why this was off, and so you're able to kind of then go with yours and be able to have everything you need to know as you're making your own, which was very, very helpful. I would also say the continual videos of just knowing where to go, where to have everything turned in was also very helpful as well. It helped me, the edTPA, second question, helped me make connections to what is required of you in the classroom. It helped me really figure out how to plan lessons. Being able to really dive in deep to 3 lessons like the edTPA was very, very helpful in just being able to know, oh, I really need to be thinking about this more. I need to spend more time thinking about how to differentiate instruction, how to be able to accommodate 504 plans, IEP plans, and really knowing why I am teaching this lesson. And so that was very helpful. Helped me kind of connect the why and the how of what I'm doing in a lesson, which was very, very helpful that the TPA helped me do. The aspect of student teaching that's had the biggest impact on my life was the joy I had actually working with students and seeing them enjoy my teaching, being able to build relationships with students with only 3 months or so working with them, and a month and a half of that being directly just me. And so that greatly impacted my life, knowing that, okay, this is the field I want to be in, this is the field that I'm called to, and I know that I enjoy the work that goes behind it. And I do feel, very last question, I do feel very prepared to lead my own classroom. I had a fantastic student teaching experience. Between that, my mentor teachers just being super encouraging, having the edTPA to go through where, everybody I was telling felt bad for me for having to do it. But between the university not having a required score and the my state of Washington not having a required score, it kind of freed me up not to stress as much and be able to just execute it, go through it, and try to develop really good lesson plans that have helped me after the edTPA, especially since it was so early into the student teaching semester. I was able to actually start to put all those things that I learned early on into practice throughout the time that I started taking over. With my schedule, it was like the first week that I took over the class entirely and I had to do my TPA, so it made it a little stressful, but it helped me very much be prepared to leave my own classroom, and I'm praying and relying on the Lord to open up a position for me next year somewhere in Washington so that I can build upon what I learned in my student teaching process and build upon what I learned in the edTPA process. Thanks. Bye.